Okay, and here we are with round 7. Okay, been giving this some thought. I am going to go after this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut across diagonally. I do have line of sight, which is always good. So there's, depending on how you want to look at it, I can go here and here. And I won't cross lines. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 damage plus 1 surge, which does 2 extra damage. So the good news is he is out. Yes, we are going to take out the elite officer. So that is some good news. He's not going to be able to order people around and really muck things up. I now have one more move, which I was going to take it, but the more I think about it, I'm going to stay here and take damage for these two. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. And that is the end of our turn. IG-88. Blaze of Glory. At the end of this activation, this figure moves 1 to attack Mach. Good. Apply +2 accuracy to the results. Then if this figure performs this attack, it suffers 3 damage. Oh, bummer. Then if this, it suffers, yeah, so the IG-88 would suffer 3 damage. Okay. This figure's attacks consists of 1 blue and 1 green during this attack, during this activation. Move 1 to attack rebel within 6 spaces. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we cannot do that. So we're going to move 5 to attack the rebel within 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think he can shoot through. He does not have line of sight there. Okay. I don't think he has line of sight because I don't think he can shoot through other people. Okay, I'm going to have to look this one up really, really quick. So you do not have line of sight through another character. I might have screwed this up somewhere else, so hopefully I didn't. But please like and subscribe, and we'll be right back in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are back. IG-88 does not have line of sight. Even though we go from this corner to this corner to this corner, he does. The problem is, of course, is that he is going through he's going through other figures. And I got onto Board Game Geek, looked it up, and I'm pretty sure I got this one correct. So that is the good news. So, we're back to here. Move 1 to reposition 2. So we're going to assume he is going towards here. So he's going to move 1. And then we're going to move 9 to reposition 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 onto the focused. Okay, so that is going to be the end of IG-88's turn. Yay! Okay, Diala is stunned. So our first action is to discard the stun. Our second action is going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be it. So Diala is going to be taking the fire for these other two, which will be interesting, to say the least. So her turn is now over. Probloid Blue, good. Move 3 to attack the closest rebel token. If a rebel is within one space of that token can be the target of attack, that rebel becomes the target of the attack. Nope. Self-destruct. Nope. Move 2 to reposition 3. 1, 2, 3. Move 4 to reposition 3. Which will be 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So we are just going to stay. Probe droid is done. Okay. We now have a big choice to make. I have to go after. Who do I go? I'm going to go after the Imperial officer because that's only going to require 3. So we a blue and a green. Imperial officer gets white. Okay, so we have, wow, 1, 2, 3, and miss 1. So we have 2 plus a surge, which is a +2. That means this chap is gone. Yay, +2 fame. So the bad news is, guess who's going next? Oh, that's 1 movement. Okay. I'm sorry, that's 1 action, excuse me. So second action is I could take a surge, go after the droid, which has a black thing, which is more likely to do more. Both of them have blacks. A 10 versus a 5. I have got to kill this droid. I have to kill the droid. So we are going to surge 1 to move. Oh, good. Diala's going to be there to take the hits. And we go on ahead. We're going to roll our blue and yellow versus a black. Okay, so we have 2 surges. Okay, this has knocked out 1 damage. So there's 1 damage. And then we get, with the blaster, we have +2 damage. So that's 3. Oh, this is not good. The second surge does 1, that's 4. I think that's the most I can possibly do, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, that is the most that I can do. Now for the bad news. He's gonna blow up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get our little tray. That'll be the blue one. Okay. Purple one, excuse me. That's the purple one. And that's the end of our turn. BT1. Blast radius. This figure blast ability affects rebels other than the defender within 2 spaces of the target instead of each adjacent rebel. Move 4 to attack the closest rebel mission token. Okay, we don't have to. If a rebel is within 1 space of that target, that rebel becomes a target using a single red die. So we have a red, a yellow, and a blue die. 2. Attack the closest rebel within 5 spaces that has not already been attacked using a yellow die. The red die is out. Hold on, don't I get a... Yes, they get a white die. Okay. So that is actually going to take out one of the damages. Okay. Attack the closest rebel within 5 spaces that has not already been attacked with a single yellow die. So that would be 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, but Diala takes the damage for them. That's right. Special rules. So Diala gets another damage. And he will then attack Diala. Diala has a white. Diala dodges. And attack the closest rebel that has not been attacked with a blue die. Again, because Diala is next to nothing, and surge priority is Pierce 2. So Diala takes another damage. Okay. Diala's still fine. This is actually good. And that's the end of his turn. Okay. So they're going to move. Okay, so Diala is going to move 1, 2, 3, and take a whack with her plasteel staff. Can't use that, can't use that. And she's just going to take a whack at him. And she gets a green and a yellow. Green, yellow, and a Schwartz. Okay, so that's 4 with -3, but it has 4 already. And that's the end of this probe droid. That is really, really good news. Because if that was not the end of the probe droid, then that would have probably been the end of Diala. Okay, so Diala is over. Crew member reaches the shuttle and races inside to safety. Discard this rebel token. Continue. Okay. Yellow moves to here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Red moves to here. And blue is going to somehow or another move, probably jump off the steps there. Okay, so that's the end of... Yep, that's all correct. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, continue. Please, no more baddies. Of course, we're going to get an Imperial officer. Fortunately, he's a regular, so he'll be a blue. Right here. Confirm. Really? Is this what we're going to do? There's my other Imperial officer. He gets purple. And he goes to here. Deadly peril. The Imperial forces have begun focusing their fire on the fleeing crew members. Imperial figures will now target rebel mission tokens directly. You can no longer protect them by being near them. Good to know. Please, no one else. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I wish I could count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I get a plus. Don't I get something weird? Okay. To declare an attack, you get +2. Hostile figures 4 more spaces away from you do not have line of sight. You do not block line of sight for other figures. Okay. So we are going to take out. How are we going to move? 1, 2, 3. I can move there easily and try and take him out. I'm thinking that's the best bet. So Diala is going to move 1. Yeah, 2. 3. 4. 3. Just 3. And I might use the other 2. Yes, we will use the other 2. I can tell that right now. Okay. So, Diala is going to go on ahead and attack. She gets a green and yellow. Imperial officer gets a white. The reason I'm going after the officers is because they can order the droid in particular. So we have... Oh, nice. That takes out the blue Imperial officer. And we have 2 movements left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to block line of sight for these chaps. That is the end of Diala's first turn. Of course, IG-88 is going to... Blaze of Glory. At the end of this activation, the figure moves to attack the closest healthy rebel. Apply +2 to the attack. Results. Then this figure, perform the attack, it suffers 3 damage. 1 blue and 1 yellow, right? 1 blue, 1 red. There we go. Okay. It's not a roll. Move 1 to attack a rebel within 5 spaces. So he is going to move 1 so we can get grab line of sight and go after Mach. Closest. Move 1. Then attack the closest healthy rebel. Yep, that's going to be Mach. Okay, so IG-88 is going to attack with this. We get a white. Come on. Yes! That's what I needed. Okay. Then move 5 to attack a rebel within 5 spaces. Closest healthy rebel. So he's going to move 1 2, 3, and attack the yellow. And that is going to take out the yellow one. And I don't have any way of telling the app it's over. Okay, finish. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my choices are to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the good news is if I move here, he does not have line of sight on me. And I can gain a pierce too. So we're going to move here. And again, I am doing this because, yes, the droid's probably going to kill one of these two people, but it's not going to get 2 attacks. That's my goal. So we have a blue and a yellow and a white die. Okay, and wow. So we have a 3, which is not good enough. However, I can use a surge for a +1 accuracy. That will give me +2 accuracy. So that will give me 5. So he easily hits. And I get a +1 damage. So that's 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. And then I can use the other surge for a +2 damage. So that is very much blown away. That was a great roll. Oh, he's all over here. Imperial officer. Okay. Just trying to keep everything straight as we go. Okay, so we still have... The big problem is going to be this guy. Oh. I guess we're going to still be able to use it. Oops. Add an extra green die. So if I did an extra green die, that would have been an extra 1 to Diala. Okay. And the surge would have done a pierce 2, so that'd be another 1 to her. Okay. So she's at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, perfect. Okay. So he still has an extra movement. 1 extra space that he can move. And since there's not much he can do, he's actually going to move here. So that's into Mock's turn. Probe droid, move to attack the closest rebel mission token. Going to attack the red one. And blue, yellow, yellow versus a white. Okay, so surge priority. +1. That's going to be 2. Okay, so that's out. That's going to be 1 plus... That's 2. So far, so good. Move 2 to reposition 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's the end of finish. Now, the only question is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can move here, and we can shoot around the corner, and we should have, I'm hoping for a miracle shot here. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we are hoping for a slight miracle here. We'll take our blue and our yellow dice. Black for defense, and the winner is 1 damage. And no surges. Oh, didn't even hit. Never mind. We missed. But then I didn't use a strain on that one. So that's the end of Mock's turn. This figure attacks do not require line of sight or accuracy. Move 4 to the closest rebel mission token. Move 4 to attack. 1, 2, 3. To attack with a single red die. And that's 1 damage. He is out. And there's 1 left. But we got the captain out. That's the good news. Attack the closest rebel within 5 spaces. That would be Mock. With a yellow die. Oh, look at that. We get rid of that surge and does not hit. Good news. Attack the closest rebel within 5 spaces that has not already been attacked by using a blue die. Okay, priority. Pierce 2. So he will take 2 points of damage from BT1. So the good news is that's the end of his turn. Okay. Hold on. No, because he completely missed, therefore no damage. Okay, I think I did that right. I think, though, Diala takes 2 more damage. But Diala should also get a defense die. Which doesn't make a difference. Okay. Kinda glad. That's the end of his turn. So Diala is going to 1, 2, and we're going to attack with the staff, and he gets a black. Yep, and she gets a green and a yellow. And does 2 damage. So good news. Now has 3 damage out of 10. She also has 3 movement, so she's going to actually move right back here next to the thing. And, okay. A crew member reaches the shuttle and races to safety. Except he's dead. Crew member races to the shuttle for safety. Except he's dead. And we're out. Even though he's damaged, we're okay. The surviving crew is now aboard the shuttle, but the docking bays have not yet been opened. The shuttle cannot take off until the doors are open. Perhaps the terminal in the docking bay, awesome, could be of use. Objective update. Open the bay doors. Hi, just to let you know, I'm going to say we're going to call it, but we're not going to be calling it. So there's 5 more minutes after I say it's over. Like that. Okay, round 9. And we're going to call this for right now. Thank you for coming by and stopping. I hope you've enjoyed this. We will start round 9 right after this. I hope you have a really great day. Remember to stay tuned and like and subscribe. Thanks. Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. We're playing Imperial Assault again. And this is scenario number 2, which is to rescue the captain of the Freedom Freighter, whatever. We have done that. That has been accomplished. We have 2 people out. Everyone else died. That was the bad news. There are 4 Imperial negative forces, because I guess IG-88, while being a mercenary, is lining himself with Imperial at this moment. We have an Imperial... Oh, that's what did it when I put the box on. Okay. We do have an Imperial officer, BT-1, who is really deadly. Probe Droid, and of course IG-88. Our 2 heroes. Mach is at 11 out of 22, so it's not... Right, no, 11 out of 20, so that's not too bad. Diala has 22, has 11 out of 22 health gone, so she's actually in a little bit better shape. The good news is this is round number 9, and we need to go on ahead and start with and to release the shuttle. I have moved the iPad from over there to it's now over here. That doesn't work. There. Because I just put the thing there anyway, and we have the frag grenade, which is going to come in helpful. So, starting off, I have a choice. My first choice is to try and release the bay. So here we go. 1, 2. So we are going to interact. We have 1, 2, confirm. You manage by brute force the password lockout on the system and gain access to the docking bay security net. Continue. You use security systems to open the bay's large overhead doors, making way for the shuttle to take off. Continue. Discard this terminal. Continue. With the surviving crew aboard, the shuttle's ramp starts retracting as its engines power on. You watch the ship lift off... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. The open bay doors and blast away before you fall back to your own ship. Okay, so I guess I do have my own ship, so this is good. Continue. As your ship escorts... This is it? As your ship escorts the captain's shuttle back to the Freedom Fighter, you receive a comm signal from Darpik. "Thanks for getting us out of there," she says. You ask how those bounty hunters could have known where to find her. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, she answers. But just before we got nabbed, I got a message from Brune Castle warning me that he had detected an unauthorized signal sent from the Freedom Fighter to some place on the planet shortly after my shuttle had departed. It could be unrelated, but the timing seems to be suspect. Continue. Back aboard the Freedom Fighter, you learn that Captain Darpik had been carrying a star map containing the locations of many of the Rebellion's safe harbors in this sector of space. A lot of damage could have been done if that map falls into Imperial hands. Is Imperial that it be retrieved? Really? Really? If I had known this, I would have just continued going. I figured we were going to have to shoot our way out of this one. So we have 530 credits, total fame of 47. We get a combat visor, so this should be good. T3. Well, thank you. This has been a really short. It's probably just going to get tagged on to the other one. So, thank you. I hope you have a great day. Come back and see us again. And don't forget to please like and subscribe. I'll say that again in a moment. And a moment later, please like and subscribe.